Hello!
Hi,
Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman,
I'm Belle.
and today we are continuing our 1 Minute Melee reactions with Sakuya Izayoi? I don't know how to pronounce her name, sorry. Versus Dio Brando. Dio Brando is from a show called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You might have heard a little bit about it.
The name sounds familiar, but I can't
Place it.
Yeah.
It is interesting, to say the least.
Okay. That says enough.
I think we've had a few people maybe recommend it. It's kind of long, so again, we'll probably have to wait until we figure out how we do really long shows. If it's maybe around the length of Fullmetal Alchemist or something, we'll probably just do it like that, where we do 2 episodes at a time. But if it's like 100 or something, we're going to have to figure that out. So yeah, I don't know too much about these characters. Again, I couldn't even pronounce the other one's name properly. Sakuya. That's what I'll call her by. I don't know anything about her. Dio, I know a little bit, but I can't give you like my normal explanation.
That's fine. We'll just enjoy it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. I think this was actually even the first one I watched.
Oh, really?
For 1 Minute Melee.
Alright, see, then it must be good.
So the video is going to be located in the corner. And this is just going to be up on the channel. No link to anywhere. So, yeah. Let's just get this going. We are going to start the video in 3, 2, 1, now.
Melee, where all the fights are settled in 60 seconds. 2 fights, no research. 60 seconds. Melee!
I like their opening. She looks familiar.
Does she?
Yeah, I can't place the other dude's face. Her.
Only thing I know about both of them is they could stop time.
This ought to be a match to remember.
Oh, Jesus.
So she was getting beat up pretty bad there.
Yeah.
But that's a good combo right there.
Cheater! Got 2.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh.
They stopped time, see?
I know. Oh!
He's beating her with his arm.
She lost? She's still second. Yeah. Ooh! I like that one. Got wrecked.
To be continued.
This melee victory goes to Sakuya Izayoi.
Izayoi. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. She looks super familiar.
I've never seen her before this, so I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I've seen her in, like, art?
Maybe. Okay.
I don't know. Dude got wrecked. He did. You can't even try to be like, no, man. Yeah, man. You got wrecked. And you had, like, a second person.
That is actually an ability of his. What little I know of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is they have these abilities called stands. Mm-hmm. Basically, as you saw, it's like a second, like, person.
Yeah.
But although some people have different things. Like, one dude, one of the heroes, I think it's Jonathan Joestar. He has a mirror that kind of lets him see, I think, the location of different people.
Oh, great.
I think that's what it is. I read up to that point in the manga, and I am pretty sure that is what he said, but I can't remember exactly. If you remember, let us know in the comments. But I think that's what it is. He can see the locations of people. His, as you saw, is just like another person who fights with him and stops time. She just stops time.
Yeah, and it's really good with, like, the tiny little...
The knives, like the daggers.
Yep.
Yeah, she's apparently really good with that. I have to find out where she's from so I can maybe
watch it.
Watch it. Or if it's like a game, play it.
I don't know. It seems pretty dope. She seems cool. Makes me want to know more about her.
Mm-hmm. I know one of my friends, when I shared this, because he's a big JoJo fan, was like... Because she hurt his stand. She cut his arm off. I guess there's a thing in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where only somebody with a stand can hurt another stand. So he's like, there's no way she should have been able to cut his arm off. And I was like, well, it did say no research.
So they don't know.
Like, it's just a quick 1 minute bout. And I mean, it was more than a minute because she stopped time. And he stopped time at the 1 second mark so that they can continue the fight. Which I do know a lot of people said was really cool that they did that.
I like that. If they're known for stopping time, if they wouldn't have stopped time, I would have felt like it was a little bit of a cop-out. It's like, that's their ability. And I like that they did that. It makes sense with these characters. Yeah.
And JoJo is very famous for poses that the characters do. They're, like, very exaggerated and, like, almost impossible looking. I've seen some of these poses, and I'm like, how is he standing like that?
I'll have to look up some later.
And I know a lot of the characters are named after, like, musicians and bands. JoJo is the Beatles, because they always mention a JoJo in some of their songs. Like, Get Back. There's a mention of a JoJo, and I think a couple of other songs they mention a JoJo. And the show basically follows like this one family, the Joestars, and through like history. It starts at like I think the 1800s or something, and goes up to like more modern times. But it's always somebody in that family, and they always have the nickname JoJo, because like Jonathan Joestar, Jotaro Joestar. And also, like their first name always starts with a J and like goes with it Joe something, so JoJo. I think even the female has a J name.
Oh,
so it's not just all guys. There's one female, JoJo.
Okay.
I know the first couple don't have stands. Well, the second one gets a stand later when he's older. He's the one that has the mirror. The first one, God, what was his name? It was Jonathan and Joseph. I think it's Joseph. Becomes Dio. Like Dio takes over his body. So who you're seeing right here is Joseph Joestar. Okay. If I'm correct in his name. It might not be Joseph. If I'm wrong again, leave a comment.
Okay.
And he's a vampire.
That makes sense why there's that little...
Tooth?
Yeah. I was like, maybe it's just drawn weird?
No, he's a vampire.
That makes sense.
He had this stone mask that when he put it on, he became a vampire.
Ah. That sucks.
Yeah, well, it was... Dio Brando was actually another character. Joseph was the first Joestar to battle him.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought he had killed Dio, but he ended up on this boat that he was on where he was leaving with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And then he killed Joseph and took over his body to continue living. And that's why he's like this now.
Alright.
So.
Alright.
And being a vampire, he's not going to age.
Yeah,
so
no,
he still looks
stay like
really
that.
young. Yeah. I actually still need to watch the show because despite how goofy a lot of the poses are, it does look interesting. So, maybe one day
we can watch
we'll do reactions to it. But I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Again,
excuse me.
Roman gives you the research, I give you the...
Yep. Unfortunately for this one, I don't have a whole lot of research because I don't know too much about the characters. I just kind of go by what I've seen through GIFs and little clips here and there. So, yeah, I couldn't give as detailed as the Luffy, Naruto, and Zoro Kenshin video.
But it's still good.
So if you enjoyed the reaction, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And leave comments with any other 1 Minute Melee battles you want us to react to. Or any kind of reaction video, Don't try not to laugh.
Yeah.
Or anything else. But be sure to leave links to the video so that we know which one. So until next time.
Bye.
Bye.